So, oh, yeah.
Watch me work. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you today?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good. We're
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. We've got Jimmy Butler. Ben Simmons is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's ABC in at the power forward. And for San Antonio, a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Now Johnson. Pass to Matherin. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Kirilenko, covered by Johnson. Outside Butler. And here's Ingram. High arcing shot. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Simmons against Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Chamberlain. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. 5 on the clock. Mobley, no good. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Butler. Malone. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Drives to the hoop. Butler with a steal. Simmons against Johnson. And Simmons gets it to go.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Pass to Marbury. Back to Johnson. Here's Marbury. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open shot is on the money.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Malone can't get it to go.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Now here's Ingram. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Pass to Butler, out to the right wing. Down low. A nice shot by Kirilenko. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Simmons against Johnson. Over to the wing. The three is up. That one doesn't drop. The Cavaliers go the other way with it.
San Antonio foul. Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, swiped away.
Doesn't fool anyone with that crossover. The deep hooks it free as soon as the ball's exposed. Got to be more careful. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Matherin. Butler covering. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
Team foul. Cavaliers substitution.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The Cavaliers leading. Shot from the wing. And the jumper falls for him.
Schroeder.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Johnson against Schroeder. Here's Matherin. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Simmons, the pass to Schroeder. Outside Butler. Now Ingram. Left side Simmons. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Outside Butler. Pass to Schroeder. Wing shot on the way. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Matherin. He's got 5. Here's Chamberlain. Simmons defending. Chamberlain, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Cavs. Brown comes in for Ingram. Out to the right wing. Here's Matherin. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Matherin. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to Marbury. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs? Schroeder passes to Brown. Now here's Oubre. And here's Butler. Now here's Schroeder. Covered by Johnson. 5 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. Second shot opportunity. Here's Malone. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And Oubre comes to help. Here's Johnson. Pass to Marbury. Here's Matherin. Here's Mobley. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Schroeder. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Marbury. Johnson with it. Here's Matherin. That 3's off the mark.
Spurs foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Brown passes to Schroeder. To halt the run. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
And for Cleveland, we've got Ben Simmons, also Brandon Ingram out there, and it's Richardson in at the 3. Here's Rodman. Clock at 6. An open look for Smith. The rebound by Malone.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
And the Spurs call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Once again for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Here's Abdul Rauf. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Now here's Simmons. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Kirilenko. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. San Antonio ball.
San Antonio trailing here. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Ingram. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Cleveland lead.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Jones from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Mutombo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And RJ, you took part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
Pass to Brown. Smith outside. Shot to end the cold streak. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Smith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Simmons, the pass to Ingram. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now come the Spurs in transition. Who poked away. Here's Mutombo. Here's Abdul Rauf. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Mutombo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Smith outside. Outside, Brown. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Up and over Richardson. The bank shot, no good. The Cavaliers leading. On the wing, Richardson. Second chance effort. Here's Butler. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Butler's got 6.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Simmons defending. And stolen by Simmons. From 9 feet out, and he hits the jumper. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Now here's Johnson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Brown for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Brown. Back to Oubre. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Brown. The Cavs getting their last shot to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Simmons with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Schroeder against Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Oubre from the arc. That shot missing. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Pass to Malone. Rebound San Antonio. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 6.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Malone. Back to Brown. Pass to Oubre. Ooh, stolen by Smith. On the break. And here's Brown for 3. They get it again. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Oubre passes to Butler. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the half. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Hauled in by Brown.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Mobley finds Johnson. Smith right side. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top. Up 1.
The Cavaliers, 28.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They put a big effort in the...
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Ingram on the wing. Double team on Ingram. And we're going to have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Kirilenko. Sends it home from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Brandon Ingram out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Butler, and it's ABC in at the four-man position. Pass to Simmons. Outside Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got his third bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Simmons up top. Pass to Malone. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The kick out to Johnson. And stolen by Simmons. Got a piece of it. Can they get it? And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Ingram. Pass to Butler. Here's Malone.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Richardson's checked in for Butler.
Jason Richardson.
Here's Malone. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. A nice shot by Kirilenko. He's got 9.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
That shot off. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Richardson against Johnson. To the wing, right side. The 3-ball. And it's Marbury missing. The Cavs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Richardson, the pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For Cleveland, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Kirilenko. He shoots again. Pass to Malone. Cleveland the rebound. Simmons. And at last, they get one to fall. Simmons has got 12 points.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
From deep, Mobley. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Ingram. Inside. And there's Richards on the assist by Ingram. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Mobley, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
From deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Matherin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Ingram. Takes a 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. He's got 9.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Matherin. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Malone. Left side, Brown. And here's Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ingram outside. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
1:39 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Marbury, covered by Ingram. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
Good on both. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Outside Schroeder. The drive by Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Moving so well at 6'8", Ingram can be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
Here's Marbury, covered by Ingram. Shots good by Marbury.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Outside Oubre. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. Back to Oubre. Pass to Malone. Ingram with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Schroeder finds Ingram. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. He's feeling it. The offensive rebound. And he gets it back. Mobley with the block. Here's Abdul Rauf. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
First personal foul.
16 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ingram. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
The line for your Spurs. Bol.
That one's no good. As we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead, up 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On offense, here is San Antonio. 11-point game. Here's Abdul Rauf. Outside, Brown. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Simmons. On the court right now for Cleveland. We've got Jimmy Butler, Brandon Ingram out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's ABC in at the 5 spot.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And a missed layup.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Butler. Back to Simmons. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
4-3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Oubre. Here's Ingram. And stolen by Brown. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's covered by Oubre. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Rodman. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Simmons. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Dennis Rodman.
That one's off. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And he ends up missing both free throws. And the Cavs shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Throw it down on the lob.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Smith. Oh, no good again that time. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Chamberlain, no good. Pass to Simmons. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Chamberlain. Smith outside. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him. For Cleveland, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Kirilenko, no good. The Spurs have gotten nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Back to Brown. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. The Spurs rebound. Here's Chamberlain. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And here's Ingram from the arc. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sideline with every offensive board.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And so it's Cleveland with it.
Once again, fans,
outside Simmons. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Butler hits them both. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now here's Simmons. Here's Malone. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Mobley outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Marbury. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Magic Johnson. Third personal foul.
That free throw, no good. Here's Kirilenko. Brown with some nice D. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Johnson finds Mobley. Here's Chamberlain. Drops in the layup for 2.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Outside Butler. Simmons against Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
That free throw, no good.
Ben Simmons taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 19. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. No good there. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Spurs foul. Jaylen Brown. Fourth personal foul.
That one misses.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Ben Simmons.
Second free throw, no good. Right side Johnson unloads. Offensive rebound, Chamberlain. And here's Brown for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Ben Simmons.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And it's Marbury missing. And here comes Cleveland. 22 was their biggest lead. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here.
Cavaliers substitution. Nerlens Noel. Corey Kispert.
It's stolen.
Davis.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Launches it. And it's Marbury missing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Butler with the jam.
Assistant.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
First personal foul. At the line.
And he drops the first.
Nerlens Noel. Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. And it's San Antonio's ball. They trail by 16. A nice shot by Abdul Rauf.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Now here's Schroeder. The D's right on him. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.